Okay. What's going on out there, my tubers again, man? So, just want to holler at y'all, let y'all know the beginning, man. The beginning. The beginning of all of this. Lift up the phone one time, let y'all see. The beginning of all of this. The beginning. Man. So, a brother didn't have no kind of direction after getting released from prison 2006, January 26th. But I asked God inside of there, man, during that time frame. I said, man, I need something to do outside of selling drugs when I get out of jail. So, before I get started in the video, my bad. I'm sorry. Please like, share, subscribe to our page, man. Good content gonna be on there, man. Family kennel, family orientated, so good content. And we built from the bottom up. So we're gonna be showing y'all some old content. We're gonna be showing you new content. We're gonna be showing you present content, of the process of what's going on right now. So back to the story, the beginning. Alright, so like I said, man, getting out of jail, man, brother was just trying to stay off the street, man. So let me back up a little bit. During that time in jail, man, like I said, man, I was on my, in the word, all that good stuff. I was raised in church. I was a musician in church, you know what I mean? So that's my roots. That's my roots of everything, God, you know what I mean? So I strayed away like the prodigal son, you know what I'm saying? I ran the streets for a little while, you know what I mean? Did my thing. But it's always been about dogs. Even when I was in the streets, man, I had dogs all over. I mean, get up in the morning, feeding dogs from Bridgeville to Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So, the beginning, man, coming home from jail, I dibbled and dabbled for about 2 years. I ain't gonna hold you, Everybody come home, play that catch-up game. Everybody do that. You know what I mean? If you was a real hustler. You know what I mean? You come home, play that catch-up game. So I tried that, I did that, man, you know what I mean? In the midst of all that, man, still just doing my little shit that I was doing before I got locked up. I mean, trying to do it again. So I got violated, man. Out hanging out late one night. PO come up, boy, get up next morning. Came in late, get up next morning, see a paper on my door, so now I'm violated. So I had to go do a 30-day tune-up. And during that 30-day tune-up, man, a friend of mine said, man, you back in here again. He said you weren't coming back. I said to him, it's only a 30-day tune-up. He said, yeah, you still got that 15 hanging over your head, right? I said, yeah. So I go to court. Make a long story short, go to court. Judge throw it all out. 30 days, no probation, boom, boom. So now I'm done. Boom, scot-free. So that's about 2007 going into 2008. So we come up with, man, I'm gonna do dogs, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing dogs. God gave me the dream in jail. And the dream was pretty deep, man. It was deep. On the block selling drugs. The police run up on us. I'm like a couple houses down from my mom's. Just the dream now, y'all. This is the dream. Couple houses down from my mom's. So I take off running through the path. Behind my mom's house, I got about 8 dogs back there. Right? So the police is chasing me. So I run through those dogs, run straight through them, boom. When I run through the dogs, right, I stop. And when I stopped, all my dogs was facing the police like, ow, 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 ow. Like, don't you come past her, I'm gonna eat your ass, eat you up, you know what I mean? So the police stopped. When the police stopped, I'm looking at the dogs, and the police just stopped. Police just stopped. And when the police stopped, right, this is a true statement, man. It's a true statement. When I woke up in jail, y'all know how the bunks is. I'm in boot camp now. Susquehan's boot camp, so y'all know how the bunks is. When I woke up in jail, I woke up so fast and hard. My head hit the top of the bunk, so it's like boom. So when I woke up, I'm like, oh, man, I'm sweating. Sweating like I've been running a marathon. Homeboy beside me like, man, you all right? You all right? I heard you saying, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. So when I spin around on my bunk, man, the dream was so vivid, right? I remembered it all. Every ounce, every bit of the dream, I remembered it all, man. And that next day, I told my boy, rest in peace, Brian Lopez. I said, man, I'm going home and I'm doing Bill Mill dog kennel. He told me, you can't do it. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You know, they call me murder in the streets. So he like, murder's a lot of work. So from that day on, me and him, we talked about it. He motivated me. He inspired me. He like, man, he telling me, you gotta do it. You know, if you're gonna do it, man, you gotta do it like this. You know, you always love dogs. It's my boy Booby now. This is how he inspired me inside the institution, man, in boot camp. You know what I mean? Another guy from my neighborhood. He from my neighborhood. So I'm being inspired by him in there, man, to go home and to do it. You know, we talking about it, man. We vibing in there, man. You know, it's something to talk about every day now because, you know, I don't come up with something and I'm keen to it. I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to come home. I got a fresh slate. You know what I mean? So, like I said, that was the dream inside the jail. You know, I came home, I dibbled and dabbled a little bit. You know what I mean? Got violated, you know what I'm saying? That was about 2 years later. Then, I'm like, man, I gotta find me a dog. I gotta find me a dog. Find me a dog, man. I gotta find me a dog. So that's what I did, man. Homie right down the street, bred dogs for years. Before any of this Facebook stuff like that, man, you know. Bred dogs for years, man. Had some of the baddest blue dogs that your money could buy. Right here in my neighborhood. So I went to him, man. I'm like, yo, you got some puppies? Man, I don't breed dogs no more. You don't breed dogs no more? Nah, man, I quit. I've been stopped breeding dogs. All right, cool. So my cousin comes gets me one day. And takes me down the road, man. And he like, yo, check this dog out right here, man. You ain't never seen no dog like this, man. Look at him. So I look at the dog, right? He takes me down the road, see the dog. Little short, fat, little pig-looking joint. I'm like, yo, man, there ain't no motherfucking pit bull. Excuse my friend, Lord have mercy. YouTube gonna block this, probably. But I'm like, yo, there ain't no pit bull, man. He said, nah, that's a bully. I said, a bully? What's a bully? He like, man, it's a new breed they got going on right now, man. This the new stuff right here, la la la. At first, I looked at him and I'm like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, you know, the pit bullish looking dog, you know, the big boys, you know what I mean? The all of them, I mean. So over about a year or two passed. Still ain't got no puppy, man. It's 2008, ain't got no puppy. So I goes back around to his house again, and he says to me, hey man, look at this mail. Look at the mail, right? I'm like, man, this joker is nice. Big head, nice body, short, compact. I'm like, oh man, never seen a dog like that. I said, where'd you get the dog from? He said, oh, it was down to my auntie house. His auntie house was the house my cousin had took me to. I said, man, that's that dog, that little puppy that was down there? He said, yeah, man. Man, the dog was immaculate, yeah. When I said immaculate, I don't know nothing about no bullies, I don't know nothing about nothing. Only thing I know is that that dog looked good. So, making a long story short, you know what I mean? They ended up breeding What up, nephews? What up? What up? What up? So they ended up breeding those two dogs, and that's how I got my puppy. That's how I got started. I got a female off of him. And man, when I got that female, man, I was like, woo, it's on. It's on. So that's how we got started, man. That was the beginning. That was the beginning right there. The dream, started inside, spilled over to the outside, and I had to go through some things, but we got started. We had got started. So this is part one of the story, the Mill Park story. It's real, y'all. It's real. Bottom up, man. We built, not bought, man. Real life. That's a real story, man. Real story, man. We built, not bought, man. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much, man. I still got some work doing the kennel. So I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of the part one, man. The dream, the beginning, and how it all got started. How the vision came about. This is what I just told y'all. Check out the video, man. Hope it ain't too long for y'all, but this is a story, man. You gotta know the ins and the outs. You gotta know how it started. So I'm trying to put it together for you. You know what I mean? I want to give y'all a real visual of how it all started. So tune in, man. Tune into the channel, man. Until next time, man. Y'all have a good one.